Hello, here I am back at my favorite spot. I'm not going to show you all the raven activity today just because I did that plenty of times. I think I've got a sunburned nose. Anyway, what I will show you though is I'm up here at my rocks at sunset, and I don't know if you can see over there. There are a couple hot air balloons. This is a thing that happens around sunset around these parts. It's hot air balloons over by the coast. Anyway, I am hitting the road tomorrow. Hey, Brenda. So glad you're here. Hitting the road tomorrow. Still at this place at Questhaven in Southern California, and my time here is done, it feels like, at least for now. It's been a remarkable experience having this place to come to. This is the third time. I've spent probably a total of 2 months, 2.5 months here, out of the going on 8 months now that I've been on the road. And it's been such a necessary refuge and kind of healing place, recovery place that I've really needed without knowing I needed it. You know, that's what's really been pressing upon me recently. Hey, Judy, is that you never know, those were just ravens. You never know what you're doing until you're doing it. Like, I knew I was, quote, moving out west, heading out on this, quote, journey, right? But I just didn't know what it was going to really be. I didn't know that I would be spending a significant chunk of it at this place, and at this amazing spiritual center with these beautiful people that have really taken me in as family, as kin, in a way. They've invited me back anytime I want to come. It can be like a place of refuge, you know. I didn't even know I needed that. So yeah, lots of learnings, and we're in spring now, right? And just ending Easter. It's funny being here. This is a Christ-centered spiritual community, which I am one of the least likely people to have ended up here, because I've never considered myself Christian, and I've always thought of Christ as a historical figure and things like that. But to be here amongst people that are very Christ-centered, but in a very open-minded way and very welcoming way, has been so refreshing, because my experience with Christianity throughout my life, especially as a member of the LGBTQ community, has been a whole lot of judgment, and I realized that's not true Christianity. Amber's here. Hey, Amber. That's not, and I'm no authority to be able to speak on this, but just at my experience here, this feels like the heart of what Christianity is, which is just love, So it's very, it dovetails with the work that I do lately, like the spiritual communities I'm part of, which is all about self-love, like reconnecting to our true nature, which is essentially love. So it's been just a beautiful, unexpected part of my journey. But I do feel the nudge that it's time to go. And so I'm heading up to Taos tomorrow by way of Arizona. And then I will be heading up to Colorado, spending some time in Colorado. And then it's like I've got the next months actually kind of charted out, but not with specifics. I just kind of know where I'm headed and when. Like, I'm going to connect with my nephew. My nephew's going to be out here visiting another aunt in Tucson in May, so I'm going to go hook up with him and have an adventure with him. Then a friend of mine's birthday up in Northern California in early June, and then I have some friends in Idaho I want to go visit. And then I'm going to be heading back to Massachusetts for end of July, early August, because my niece is going to be having a baby and I want to be there. I'm going to have a grand nephew. So I'm very excited about that. So I'll be heading back to Massachusetts for late July, early August. And then I'm going to go to the Southwest. I have some friends, the Southeast. I have some friends in Atlanta, some friends in Tampa that I want to visit. So I've got sort of this takes me into August, September, and that'll mark a year. So it's not panning out that I'm going to be settling someplace anytime in the near future. So in the meantime, I'm going to be sort of getting my business going back, my healing business, virtual healing business, rather than the hands-on that I had back east. So I get to start to really create that. I have a web designer or a copywriter that I'm working with, and she's going to help me write copy for my new website. So, things are happening. I feel settled and churned up at the same time. I'm really getting physiologically, like in my body, how to trust this journey and how to do it. And it does just show up. There's those uncomfortable times where it's like, I don't know what I'm doing. And I still don't know what I'm doing, but sometimes the I don't know what I'm doing is filled with like expectancy, like joyful expectancy, like I don't know what I'm doing, but it's going to be wild. It's going to be awesome, right? And other times like I don't know what I'm doing and it's hard and it's painful, like I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing, you know? So it's really fascinating how the same situation can come from two very different places, you know? And some of it's choice. I get to choose how I'm going to look at something, but sometimes it's not that easy, right? Sometimes, you know, we are humans and we have emotions and all of that. And I know for me, life happens and things happen where I can get taken out for a while. And that's part of the journey too. So just wanted to leave this quick update. I'm running out of juice in my phone here, but I'm going to give you one last quick look because this will be the last video from this beautiful location looking west out towards the ocean. You can't see it because of the clouds there, the marine layers including, and this beautiful valley. Look at that. That's something. And this is all in San Diego County, you guys. Like, it's really such a gift that this is here, you know. So, yeah. So that's what's happening. So the journey continues. Who knows what's next? But I will keep you updated. Sending big love to you all, and yeah, hope you're riding them as smoothly as you can. It's the best we can do sometimes, you know. All right, sending big love to you all. Bye.